You want to know what separates legends from the forgotten? It's not luck. It's not talent. It's not who you know. It's a relentless hunger to prove them wrong. Every person who ever became something great had one thing in common. They were told they couldn't do it. And every single one of them made a choice, not just to dream, but to grind, to fight, to bleed for that dream. And when the voices got louder, they got stronger. This is your moment. Not to talk about it, not to wish for it, but to stand up, dig deep, and show every doubter, every hater, every so-called realist that they were dead wrong about you. When you've got a fire in your soul, it burns brighter than what most people can handle. You start talking about your goals, your vision, and suddenly the room gets quiet. Eyes roll, smirks appear, and the ones closest to you, they might be the first to laugh. They'll hit you with, "Be realistic." That's not how life works. You don't have what it takes. But what they're really saying is, they don't see it for themselves. So how could you? Don't let their lack of belief steal your dream. Understand this. People project their limitations onto you. They don't hate you. They just hate what your ambition reminds them of, that they gave up. Let that sink in. It hurts the most when it's the ones you love, your family, your friends, the people who are supposed to have your back. They'll say, "Who do you think you are?" They'll remind you of your past, your failures, your flaws, your pain. They'll look at your struggles and say, "No one wants you. You're not cut out for this." But here's what they don't get. Your past didn't break you. It built you. Every hardship, training, every failure, fuel, they see a mess. You see a masterpiece in progress. And if they can't see the vision, that's okay. It wasn't sent to them. It was sent to you. When you're serious, I mean truly obsessed with becoming who you were meant to be, you intimidate people. Your ambition makes them uncomfortable. They'll say you're doing too much. They'll say, "Slow down, relax." They'll say you're acting crazy. Let them talk. Your hunger is supposed to scare people who've settled. Your drive is supposed to offend people who gave up on theirs. You're not here to blend in. You're here to stand out. And the truth is, people fear what they don't understand. They don't get your fire, and they don't have to. You want to know how to win? Tune it all out. While they gossip, you grind. While they sleep, you study. While they scroll, you strategize. The greatest revenge is not getting even. It's getting better. Put your head down. Focus. Build in silence. Let your results do the talking. Because here's the reality. While they waste energy throwing shade, you're building an empire. And when the smoke clears, they'll be looking up at your success, wondering how you did it. But you'll know, you worked for it. You earned it. You outlasted every doubt. Say it to yourself right now, I will not be outworked. They might be smarter. They might have more money, better connections, but they will never have your heart. They will never match your hustle. That's what levels the playing field. That's what builds legends. Not perfection, persistence. You don't need to be the best to start. You just need to start. And then, never stop. Consistency beats talent every single time. Only those who can see the invisible can do the impossible. Think about that. Your dream doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. They don't have to get it. They don't have to support it. You're the one carrying it. You're the one who wakes up thinking about it. You're the one who's willing to bleed for it. So protect it. Don't hand your vision over to people who haven't earned the right to shape it. Stay locked in. Stay obsessed. Because while they're doubting, you're delivering. There will be moments, quiet moments, where doubt creeps in, when it feels like nothing is working, when the sacrifices feel like too much, when you want to give up. That voice in your head will whisper, "Why are you doing this? Why did you leave everything behind?" Maybe they were right. Let me tell you right now, those moments are defining. Everyone who ever made it felt that way. And the ones who didn't? they listened to the voice. But champions, they answered back. Tell doubt, you don't run me. Tell fear, you picked the wrong person. Tell failure, you are fuel, not a finish line. You don't need anyone's approval to go after what sets your soul on fire. You don't need them to get it. You don't need their permission. This is your life, your mission, your journey. When they ask, why would you leave a good job? When they ask, why walk away from comfort? When they say, that's risky, you say, because I'm called to do more. That's it. That's the reason. And that's enough. It is so easy to blend in. So easy to stay average. So easy to become your environment. But easy never made anyone great. You've got to love yourself enough to demand more. Love yourself enough to say, I will not die with my potential still in me. Refuse to let your surroundings define your ceiling. Refuse to be a copy of the people who quit on their dreams. Break the cycle. You want to change your life? Tune out everything that doesn't build you. Stop worrying about what they're doing. Stop worrying about what they're saying. Stop trying to fit into a place you were born to rise above. Focus on your path. Focus on your dream. Focus on your purpose. Distractions are dream killers. Cut them off. Silence the noise. The top is reserved for those who stay locked in. You know what separates champions? Commitment. Not when it's convenient. Not when it's easy. Not when it's trending. Commitment when it's hard. When it hurts. When no one claps. The champions are the ones skipping parties, saying no to comfort, investing in themselves, day in, day out. They get called weird. They get mocked. They get laughed at. But they keep showing up, because while the world plays, they prepare. You weren't born to repeat the past. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to be the shift, to create something new, to shake up this world. And it's gonna take everything you've got, but it's worth it. Because once you rise, once you break through, you become the example. You give hope to others who've been doubted, dismissed, and disrespected. You show them what's possible. Look at the legends. Steve Jobs, Oprah, Elon, Goggins, Kobe, Jordan. Every single one of them was called crazy before they were called great. They were different, obsessive, focused. They didn't wait for applause. They didn't chase acceptance. They chased greatness. You can do the same, but it starts with making a decision that your vision matters more than their opinion, that your future matters more than your fear. This is your time. They said you wouldn't make it. Prove them wrong. They said you were too broken. Prove them wrong. They said your dream was a joke. Prove them wrong. Wake up every day with fire, with focus, with fury. Work in silence. Win loudly. And when the world finally sees what you built, they'll remember your name. Not because you were lucky, not because it was easy, but because you earned it. You lived it. You proved every last one of them wrong. If this message lit a fire in you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below and let us know what you're going to prove wrong today. Follow this channel for more raw, real, and relentless motivation every single week. Let's rise together. Let's prove them wrong, one victory at a time.